Hi guys, welcome back to this channel. Today we're going to show you Isekai characters with outstanding powers. But before we get started, be sure to subscribe this channel, hit the like button, and ring the notification bell for my videos. The other world, or better known as the Isekai, is often found in various light novels, manga, and Japanese anime with fantasy genres. The characters in the genre with the Isekai were originally ordinary human beings and didn't have any power over them, who then, when no cause or for the sake of death, they were thrown into another world like reincarnated and had an outstanding power, which they didn't have on Earth before. Here's a video of Isekai characters with outstanding powers you can watch in your leisure time. Happy watching! Number 5 is Shiroi from Log Horizon. Shiroi is the main protagonist of the Log Horizon series who is a veteran player of the MMORPG Elder Tale. Shiroi is one of the thousands of people trapped in the game world. He's also one of the founders of the Log Horizon Guild to protect the city of Akiba after the catastrophe. In the real world, he was a 23-year-old engineering graduate student named Kei Shirogane. However, since he was trapped in the game world, Shiroi has various kinds of skills. One of his overskill is contract art ceremony, which allows him to create contracts that can change even the laws of the world. For example, his first contract allowed him to change an Earthling subclass into adventurer, granting them the privileges that adventurers had, including revival. Number 4 is Naofumi Iwatani from the Rising of the Shield Hero. Naofumi is the main protagonist of the Rising of the Shield Hero series. He was an ordinary man who was summoned to another world to serve as the Shield Hero. Naofumi had initially been an exceedingly trusting and positive person since he was summoned to this world and became a hero shield. However, his mentality abruptly changed after multi-as Melroma trapped and betrayed him. From that moment on, Naofumi promised to take revenge one day. Number 3 is Diablo from How Not to Summon a Demon Lord. Diablo is the male protagonist of How Not to Summon a Demon Lord series, whose real name is Takuma Sakamoto. He was a cross-referee player who controlled the character Diablo. As the Demon King, he had outstanding abilities. However, all was suddenly changed. Takuma found himself trapped in the cross-referee camp that he was playing and became a Demon King Diablo that he controlled in the game. At the beginning of his appearance, Diablo should have been a slave because he was summoned through slavery magic. But with all the magic items he had, the slave magic actually moved. It's clear that Diablo is one of the overpowered characters in this anime. Number 2 is Ansel Gaon from Overlord. This number 2 is almost similar to Diablo in the previous list, which was being trapped in the game world they always play. Formerly known as Momonga, Ansel Gaon is the main protagonist of the Overlord series. Set in the year of 2138 when Sasuke Satoru, which is his real name, and an ordinary man who becomes a player in Yggdrasil. Everything seems normal until the day when the game server is about to be closed and all players are expected to log out from the game. However, Sasuke didn't realize that he had been trapped in the game world he had been playing. Everything seems real. As a sorcery king and also the strongest magic caster, Ans is portrayed as a god of death who can change anything in the world. Number 1 is Rimuru Tempest from That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. Having the real name Satoru Mikami, he enters the other world with quite a tragic path. He became the victim of stabbing in the street and was killed. After that incident, he found himself into a cute blue slime. At the beginning of his appearance as a slime after being reincarnated, Rimuru hadn't realized how great his power was in this other world. As time goes on, Rimuru gets stronger, and with the power of the great sage that he has, Rimuru reaches the peak of his strength when slaughtering thousands of humans and becoming a demon lord. Well, that's all the Isekai characters with outstanding powers. Do you have any favorite ones on the list? If you do, let us know in the comment section below. Be sure to hit the like button and share this video as much as you can to your friends if you really enjoyed this. Thanks a lot for watching and see you next time.